Xbox update for May 8th. So Kinect is back, but not in the way you'd think it would be. So late last year, Microsoft discontinued the Kinect. That was for all of its consoles and PC. But recently, it has found a new life on PC. It's called Project Kinect for Azure, and it's a version of the camera and sensor array for businesses. It integrates itself with the Microsoft Azure cloud. It is a cloud company, or a cloud service created by Microsoft for building, testing, deploying, and managing applications, which surprisingly enough actually launched in 2010, the same time for Kinect. Kinect being Microsoft's motion tracking peripheral for the Xbox consoles. This new Kinect ties into that cloud software that Microsoft has. Because of this new release of a Kinect coming out in 2018, they have a lot more software and capabilities through the hardware for this new system. But what does this mean as a Xbox gamer? Basically, the only tie-in is that Kinect launched on the Xbox. I just think this is an interesting story about how a video game peripheral can be used in real-life applications like sciences in making robots and building those more accurately, or through many other forms of sciences. The Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella actually said a few things on the subject of what this actually is. Quote, "This Project Kinect for Azure is going to have some of the best spatial understanding, skeletal tracking, object recognition, and package some of the most powerful sensors together in the least amount of noise, and also have an ultra-wide field of view." But again, what does this mean for Xbox? Not a whole lot. When Microsoft discontinued the Kinect, they did it because it was not as popular and it wasn't making the sales and support through gaming that it wanted. But it has had a new life through PC support and people using it for different applications there. But this does not mean that we're going to get a new Kinect for Xbox. I think the way that Microsoft has approached Kinect through recent years and the support of development for games for Kinect has not been enough to garner a new release. And I think a lot of the people interested in buying games or buying Xboxes are not interested in purchasing a Kinect unless it is for a very specific accessibility reason. I just think it's interesting that they are bringing in a technology that was introduced for video games and using it in the creation of robots, or he says it could be as the fourth generation of Kinect, an innovation for developers and the community around Kinect. But that's about it for this episode of Xbox Update. Thank you so much for listening. You can check out our website, ragestart.com. You can follow us on Twitter or Facebook. The Twitter is at RageStartNet, or on Facebook, facebook.com/RageStart. If you'd like to help us out through Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/RageStart. It really helps us out. I really appreciate the support of anything that you can help us out with. This goes to any of the podcasts that you support, as that would be Nintendo Update, Xbox Update, and PlayStation Update, as well as the Star Wars Battlefront podcast. It really helps us out to create more content and get new shows launched. Xbox Update is here for your grind.